Welcome back, viewers. On to another big story. The People's Democratic Party has won the 4th Bhutan National Assembly elections, reported Kuensel. The PDP won in 30 constituencies out of 47, while the Bhutan Tendrel Party won in 17 constituencies. It may be mentioned here that approximately 4.9 lakh voters exercised their franchise today to elect 47 members of the National Assembly. Election was conducted in a single phase, with polling starting at 8 a.m. this morning and concluding at 5 p.m. It may be mentioned here that elections in Bhutan were held in 2 rounds. The primary round was conducted on November 30th, while the final round was held today. So big breaking news from the neighboring country, viewers. The People's Democratic Party has won the 4th Bhutan National Assembly elections, reported Kuensel. The PDP won in 30 constituencies out of 47, while the Bhutan Tendrel Party won in 17 constituencies. It may be mentioned here that approximately 4.9 lakh voters exercised their franchise today to elect 47 members of the National Assembly. Election was conducted in a single phase, with polling starting at 8 a.m. and concluding at 5 p.m. It also may be mentioned here that elections in Bhutan were conducted in 2 rounds. The primary round, of course, was held on the 30th of November, while the final round was held today. All right, I'm now being connected over the phone line by our editor-in-chief, 𝗲𝗂𝗧 for more details. 𝗲𝗂𝗧, so a very big and, should I say, resounding victory for the People's Democratic Party, which has won the 4th Bhutan National Assembly elections by quite a big margin. What more would you like to add, 𝗲𝗂𝗧?
Well, yes, Raunak, the People's Democratic Party in Bhutan, led by former Prime Minister Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗄𝗏𝗏, has won the 4th national elections in Bhutan. The PDP, we are getting confirmed reports that the PDP has won 30 seats and the Bhutan Tendrel Party 17. We remember that the Bhutanese National Assembly has 47 members of parliament. It's a 47-member National Assembly, and therefore the PDP bagging 30 seats means that PDP has secured an absolute majority in the 47-member parliament. This is for the second time that the PDP, which is considered a pro-India party, had won the elections. And as we all know, the Bhutan had the traditional monarchy, and it was in 2008 that King 𝗟𝗓𝗓 𝗏𝗡𝗏, the then monarch, decided to transform the form of government from a monarchical form of government to parliamentary democracy. And ever since, there has been elections which have been held in a very, very peaceful manner. These elections have also been extremely peaceful. There was no incident of any untoward incident during the entire election process. And the polls began today morning. It was freezing temperature in Thimphu. Around 10 o'clock in the morning, it was 4 degrees Celsius. That is the temperature which the people braved to come out and vote. And some of them trekked large parts to come to the polling stations. And the Himalayan nation has a population of just about 800,000, that is 8 lakhs, and out of which the total number of voters were 4.9 lakhs. And after that, immediately after the voting ended at 5 this evening, Bhutan time, the electronic voting machines were counted by the officials, and the results have come out now. Of course, the Election Commission of Bhutan is likely to make a formal announcement either tomorrow or day after. But the Bhutan Broadcasting Service and our sources in Thimphu, the capital of Bhutan, say that the PDP has won a resounding victory, winning 30 of the 47 seats, and the Bhutan Tendrel Party had won only 17 seats. And of course, it is significant that People's Democratic Party, the PDP, is considered as a party that has a lot of experience. In fact, it is headed by Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗄𝗏𝗏, who was the Prime Minister of Bhutan during one of the terms. And they are considered to be pro-India. And this is a very challenging time for Bhutan. Raunak, the economy is absolute doldrums. The economy is going through a challenging time. Bhutan is growing at a rate of 1.7% according to the World Bank for the last 5 years or so. The growth rate is pretty low. And of course, they are also facing challenges as far as the boundary talks with a big neighbor like China. Boundary talks are going on, and there are also media reports which we cannot confirm that China is slicing bits and pieces of territory belonging to Bhutan. That is, of course, a different story. But these will be the challenges of the new PDP government. Whether or not Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗂𝗧𝗖 is going to be the Prime Minister again, we don't know. But he is the leader of the party and is the front runner as far as the post of the new Prime Minister is concerned. And after the Election Commission makes the formal announcement declaring PDP as the clear winner, there will be a notification issued by His Majesty the King, summoning the new Parliament, and then of course the process will begin for the election of the leader and the swearing in of the Prime Minister of Bhutan. And these are very, very interesting times, because this government will also set in motion one of the dream projects of the present king 𝗲𝗍𝗄𝗧 Namgyal Wangchuk, and that is the 𝗍𝗵𝗄 project. 𝗍𝗵𝗄 is a Bhutanese town on the foothills close to western Assam's Chirang district, and the king's dream project is to come up with a mega city which the king calls the mindfulness city. And this city will have all the Bhutanese elements of Bhutanese culture and tradition, and this will be perhaps one of the world's only carbon-free or carbon-negative city that the world will see. And of course, this is going to be bigger than Singapore in area. And the King of Bhutan had recently met some of the top business leaders of India who are likely to invest in this mega city, which will be administered as part of a specially administered zone that will have a different set of laws, which will be investment friendly.
Absolutely. And 𝗍𝗲, needless to say, the new PDP government would have its work cut out for itself. And the first order of business, needless to say, would be to bring the country out of the current economic strife that it is currently undergoing, isn't it?
Absolutely, Raunak. Yes, that will be the first priority of the new PDP government, is to bring the country out of the economic crisis. And there has been a huge exodus of Bhutanese youths. One of the popular destinations being Australia, where they are going in search of jobs and higher learning. And there has been concerns expressed by people in Bhutan that very soon its towns and villages may be bereft of educated youth. So that is one of the cause for worry. And because, as the World Bank says, the growth rate has been only pegged at 1.7%, and this is the growth rate for the last 5 years, something very, very worrisome. And we don't know whether that is one of the reasons why the King of Bhutan has come up with this mega city, which will be tourist friendly, which will be a source of revenue for the cash-strapped nation.